Ninja Dog, and we're back with some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. Let's get to it. We lost 3 in a row, bruh. We gotta play better. It's that simple. The way we've been playing is unacceptable. We just gotta play better. We'll keep searching. We gotta win 3 in a row, bruh. We gotta win 3 in a row just to make it back to the playoffs. Well, that was weird. I don't know what error could have occurred. What? An unexpected error occurred while starting this game. What could have happened? Well, that was weird. I'll refresh this. I got 54 notifications. Let me see these. Let's see these notifications I got. Complete objective, auction sold. Yeah, all franchise stuff. What is going on? What error is occurring while starting this game? Huh? I'm getting confused. What is going on? Why is it failing to start my game? Please tell me. I have to know why. What's wrong? I don't know why I won't start my game, bruh. What's happening? I just want to play a simple Ultimate Team game, man. It keeps saying failed to start. Finally. And you want a prediction? I predict when we go there, my internet's probably gonna turn off, isn't it? And then my season's gonna be OVER. I'm gonna go to party chat, bro. There we go.
Charles and I settled here in the booth.
This what? Oh my God. 99. Oh my goodness. Rip. R.I.P. Ninja Dog. 2017.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl
It's
of
been nice
Madden
knowing
Ultimate
me. I'm
Team
history
is
now.
underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15.
Oh my God.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Oh no.
Their
I already know
dangerous
what type of
wide
game this is going to be,
receiver,
bro.
75 yards. And the
I already know
Broncos
what
have
type of
taken
game
the
this is
early
going to be,
lead.
though. Just burn me for a touchdown the first play, man.
And they'll get set here looking for the two-point conversion. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And
Two-pointer no good, though.
incomplete.
Two-pointer no good,
conversion,
though.
no good.
If we had $1 for every time we heard a team talk about explosive plays and how valuable they are,
After the kick return, I gotta see these guys
just saw a big
team
one there,
because I don't know why I just have a feeling he has like all 99s
Yeah, is that a
on
little
his
too
team.
risky, you think? Just kick the extra point?
And you know, I'm all about getting points, and if I feel good about my kicker, I go ahead and do that. But with that ball,
Let's see his team, bro. We gotta see this. 90. Okay, so let's see the other. 99 Tom Brady, 99, 97, 98. Okay, so he doesn't have all 99s. Okay, that's good. If they're all 99s, and I'd be screwed. You can resume now. Because I want to be playing against someone with all 99 overalls, bro. I just don't want to be playing against someone like that. I don't know how this guy... Is this guy retarded? Does this guy have any brains?
Brady now on first down. And right away,
what?
The football. And his
Dang
guys
it.
will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Now this
I thought for
Broncos
sure I had a
offensive unit
touchdown
ready to
there.
head back out onto the field.
I got way too
and following
cocky.
that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. To see if the defense, you
You
know
can't
they're
run
ready.
one play
They don't want
drive
that
me
to
like
happen.
that again, bro.
and you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
Okay, so he
Not
spams
giving
the
up
same
long
play.
pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They
He's the
come
type
out
of guy
with
who
one
likes to
back
spam
and
the same
three
play. I
tight
see
ends.
that.
And this
Don't
will
run it
result in
against
him
me,
losing
Jit.
yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, you want to talk about a guy that just swarms to the ball defensively. Javon Kersey kind of wrote the book on it.
He certainly did. It's almost like he has those blocks that sprinters use. That he comes out of
I'm about
at the
to
snap
say
of
that
the
were
football,
caught. I'm
and he just takes
surprised I
off and
wasn't
goes,
intercepted,
and that's
though.
why he can make those types of plays in the offensive backfield.
The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers.
Bro, I was
know
playing
that in their
goal line
zone
and he
coverage,
ran it,
they're
bro.
able to drop, see the ball thrown,
Yeah, that's
and
just
react to
sad.
it very quickly.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up
4th down, it
4th.
could be a run. I could see him trying to catch me off guard with like a pitch or something, so I can't guarantee that's a
Field goal would
pass,
make it
but
a
I'm
two-score
gonna gamble
game, and
that
they're
it
going to
is.
go aggressive. They're going to try this
I'm
thing on
gambling
4th
it's
and
a
goal.
pass. I'm pass committing.
They'll go for it. It's Brady.
And I was right.
He's brought down. Can't
It
do
really
anything
was a
with the
pass.
football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a
possibly
sack.
in this
I
situation.
can just see it now.
He's running the ball. He's
Sack
probably
lines
thinking
are
I'm
terrible.
retarded
You've
just for
got to
that.
get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a
Pocket
chance.
protection to the left.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And they're going to get
What?
That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down.
My offensive line is so trash.
It's all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do, is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get off.
So he likes to
beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal.
I don't want to do like a 7-step drop play, definitely, because if I do a 7-step drop, then that gets him plenty of time to sack me.
Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry.
The connection to my peer's been lost. What? That was weird. Please count as a win for me. Oh, thank you. Count as a win for me. I was worried that that automatic loss glitch was about to happen. I was about to say. I'm lucky as heck right now. That counted as a win, bruh. I'm so lucky. His internet probably turned off or something, I don't know. But we'll take it. Got 2 more to go, guys. 5 down, 2 more to go. That last game, that was just embarrassing. He did field goal block and was beating me. That was just sad. Okay, so if someone who spams field goal block, Hail Marys is the key, but how to stop it when they're breaking through your offensive line, guys, it's not that easy as it seems, because when they're breaking through your offensive line is so weak. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. I could just spam.
Get some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup.
Okay,
Brandon Gaudin,
decent
Charles
team now.
Davis
Good
ready
team,
to go
man.
in the booth.
Good team.
We hope you're ready to go at the
It's not
controls.
gonna be good enough,
Let's play.
though. Ain't gonna be good enough, bro. This team ain't gonna be good enough.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Okay,
And he'll take
Madden
it
needs
back
to get the facts right.
19-yard
This is
line.
not the Super Bowl. I wish it was, but it isn't. Okay, let's get to it now. Let's go. It's getting a little bit laggy, though. That lag, though.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
and his
I
first pass
dropped that,
is
wow.
incomplete.
That's
Alshon
just
Jeffrey,
pathetic.
the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
No excuses. He should have never dropped that. That was a very big, huge mistake.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. On the ground, this is Isaiah Crowell. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third
Doing
down.
the same thing. Is it a run or a
Frustrating
pass?
for a
Run or a
defense,
pass?
energizing for an offense. Finding a way to
Another
create
run.
that type of
Stop
yardage
it.
in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Okay, this guy would be
Look at
stupid
this,
if
the
he
punt
would
team
have
nowhere
run
to be
past the
found there on
man.
the sideline.
Watching the pass.
Offense going to go for this on
It is
the
a pass.
opening drive. And this is
Incomplete. Should have been a pick
incomplete.
six.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Okay. Now let's see what our offense can do now. Let's go.
With very good field position.
Let's get to it. Oh, I forgot to get my pocket
On
protector
first and
thing.
10, here's Brady.
Okay, he seems like one of those guys who use those, but sucks at using them, so I know how to deal with that.
First down completion. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
I know how to deal with trash users, bro.
And just think about, he was the game plan. When you had to line up against Detroit, circle him,
Okay.
find a way to stop him, and rarely
I'm
do
just doing
teams
code
get that done.
suggestions, so
Nice
this is
every now and
pathetic,
then in this
bro.
game not to
I'm
see
doing
people
code suggestions
overthink it.
down
Just hand
there.
it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Oh, square was going to be open.
Hit as he throws there,
I was looking for square on that out route there.
Football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running around here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
Square! Oh my God, Brady, you suck.
I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it. My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Out left side here to Bryant.
Okay, I'm not surprised
and he'll be brought down right
open.
at the 30 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, Wentz. His throw incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Here we go now. On play action, it's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon
Okay, good play, good play. I always end up from being a missed field goal, a costly missed field goal, and then
Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous, even when the defender's near.
He's got such a big body. Ability to run, positions himself well.
It's happening, oh my God, no.
And you're exactly right. Even if people are draped on it, he often comes up with the catch. It really symbolizes what people are looking for in receivers in today's NFL.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Greg Olsen, 27 yards, and the Eagles have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
He dropped an easy 2-pointer.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot.
Right? Oh, what a catch.
Anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Mexico City football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He's going to loft
oh,
it
that's
deep
when I
right
was open,
sideline.
but I didn't
So
know
they
that.
took a shot on first
Brady.
down, but couldn't connect.
Kicker's inaccurate, quarterback's inaccurate. That was my problem with field goal. I pressed X too early. I hate when that happens. I have bad timing now.
Just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Well, I prefer Sanders doing that hot route, but okay.
Looks like the nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw.
Oh my God!
It's intercepted, picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
I don't like where this is going now. I don't like where this is going.
At the 25-yard line. The Eagles' offense now, they head back on the field. They begin with a run by Crowell. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
Here's Wentz to throw. And
he'll and
pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Come on now.
Throwing now is Wentz. Bryant has it.
Bro, he's reading these plays like a book,
at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
It's making good execution.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And Olsen over the middle. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
He's hiking it so quickly so I can't audible.
His initial spot when he gets his drop back.
That's what he's doing.
But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Stop hiking it so fast. I hate people who just hike it so fast when I'm not even done audibling.
He's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always
if I was done audibling, I would actually be able to stop that drag. But no, he has to hike it so fast so I don't finish what I'm trying to do.
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, I was almost outside.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz.
Okay, I see. So what he's doing is he's trying to hike it like so fast, so I don't have time to audible.
Speed things up here, going with some tempo. Wentz now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care
of
the big
hiking
guy
it so fast. It's so annoying.
In this case, they let him down.
And incomplete there.
I'm about to say, how did you catch that?
Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal.
How does he throw that in traffic, man?
Kelvin Benjamin from 10 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver.
He has to lead 14 nothing now. See, this is how costly this field goal leads to.
It's pretty depth
I lost
because
some
people want
momentum.
the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options.
Well, we got to get that momentum back, bro. Ignore what happened. Can't let history repeat itself now and have my season end like
This
that.
offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception
I got something going here, though.
Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they didn't.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Huh?
Mario Williams able to get in and run him down for what'll be a loss of 15 yards.
This is unfair, yo. I don't have time in the pocket.
On second down, here's Brady. Out on the right.
There we go, wide open, wide open.
And he gets this one all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Finally, let's get that momentum, bro, now. Bro, let's get that momentum, bro. Let's go.
Big gainer. That's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to get those guys creeping.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing now is Brady. Cruz has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Brady.
Oh, what a catch. That catch, though.
Now,
nice.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the
there's
offense.
15 seconds left.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
So I know what I'm going to have to do then.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground,
I gotta look at where the
organization from the owner
that's the thing.
all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Brady now to throw. He's going to look deep.
Throws it to the end zone. It is. Oh, what a catch! What a catch for a touchdown on the Hail Mary with 4 seconds left.
These guys have made this a 1-score game now.
That's one of the better examples of clock management.
We make the extra point this time, finally.
Down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and
streaming.
something really to take into the lockers here. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
I completely fooled him with the Hail Mary. We made that tip catch at the end.
But we do know there's some risk
I'm about to say,
takers out
defense,
there.
I'm not going to let him run for a touchdown on me, bro. That's just disrespectful. So, midfield kind of made me lose some momentum, but I think the tipped Hail Mary catch got the momentum back.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2.
Yeah, we got to play better.
I would agree with that totally.
Definitely got to play better.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have
that was a risky pass in tight coverage.
We'll see if they can pick it up. And all the way down
there we go,
to
nice.
the 22-yard
Good play now.
line.
Good play.
A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. Throwing on first down is Brady.
Wide open. Touchdown. That was risky, too.
Emmanuel Sanders, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find.
It's always so glitchy when I take the
Yeah,
extra point
sometimes
on
they get
offense, and
lost
that's
in
why
the
there's so much
traffic,
pressure when
but
I take
usually
it.
what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some changes you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful.
Right past the minute, still stop the run.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Incomplete. He had the drag open.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Without his head's crossing over. I like what they're doing there, but
side of the field. And now back out comes the offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Now Brady throwing on second down.
Do that under pressure. So we just got to throw it quicker. Just got to make reads much faster, but that's all we got to do. Make better reads and throw it
This is
fast.
just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
14-point lead, about to turn in the smoke.
Sets him up first and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult.
Evaporated, bro.
When they see a running back out of
and now we take the lead. Dang, 21 outlines with football, 21 lead. I can have a big
And his guys have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
I know nobody's going to accept this excuse,
That'll be taken in the end zone.
It has been so glitchy when I try to kick the extra point. I don't know why.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do
Come on,
in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got
no, tackle him.
Go pick it up for him.
What?
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start
now
over
missed the
and
extra
rebuild that
points from Honey
confidence.
too. Wow.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who could make people miss.
He hiked it so fast so I couldn't audible.
I
hate people who do that. Like, they hike it so fast just so before the defense has time to make adjustments.
You're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Now Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Greg Olsen, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
Extra point given back in the lead, but he's going to be
really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers.
He gets it, though.
Wentz, and this will be caught as they convert here for two. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
SMH. I'm gonna go for 2 and then I'm gonna go for 2 after scoring a touchdown. I'll make up for the missed extra point.
Past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. So out
I just hate it so much when people just they hike it so fast. I don't have time to audible.
Playing catch up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field.
Wide
In
open.
the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down?
And now a fumble.
No, I'm choking. Every time I miss an extra point, I just choke. Every time I miss a field goal or an extra point, I choke. I don't know why.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Stupid, but that's what happens.
Looking to build off the confidence of the last time
I was confident just and stuff like
Confidence
that.
is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you
Oh
go back out
man,
there
I
and get
could
it
have been a
done
pick
again.
6.
Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them.
Bruh.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Back to the air on second down. Wentz.
I didn't even want to do that. Oh my god.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg Olsen, an 18-yard
They hike it
touchdown
before I can
grab.
read their formations because he
And the
knows
Eagles
I'm
take
trying to
advantage of
adjust
good
like
field
that.
position on the turnover to cash this one in.
This was
So they're
stopping.
gonna
This
go
was
for 2.
stopping right here.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Wentz going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play.
What happened
of the
with our
third
14
quarter.
point?
The Eagle kick team out
He
there
blew
now
14-point lead. I think he let me
away.
come back to make me think I had a chance.
This is fielded at the goal line.
And it is
And he'll
lagging
be
a
brought
little
down
bit.
at the 23, make it the 24-yard
that's obviously gonna be a big
line.
problem.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and
There we go.
scores. That can be a deflator.
We get a
for
touchdown.
football team.
I'm going for
Now it's
2.
up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Max protect.
They go play action here on first down. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the
It's a
completion.
little bit laggy, but
Love
not
how
that
he runs his
bad.
routes because it's all setting up your
Now it's
defender.
been done, it's
Give
been
him a
done
little
now.
something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and
Bruh.
set the tone. And the hit jarred it loose.
Don't
It's
end my
incomplete.
season like this, yo.
Defense has set
Man, and I
themselves
missed
up
25
nicely.
yard field
3rd and
goal
10
was
now.
massive.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a 5-yard
Gotta go for it
pickup,
now
and
on
it leads
4th
to
down.
4th down. And they're
We're
indeed going to
gonna
go
climb the
for it here on
14
4th
point
down.
mound. Like we're gonna climb the
trailing here in the last quarter.
10 point
Let's see
mound
how
in the
this
4th
plays
quarter
out.
if they score
So
a
much
time.
about this game is just understanding
has to start right
situations
here.
and then having to execute, isn't it?
And we
Guard
convert.
the first down sticks.
There we
Don't
go.
let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Give him 8 on the play.
Reverse.
And on 4th down, they're able to convert
JK,
and move the
good swing.
sticks.
Sight.
Now Brady.
Wide open.
And it pops
Dropped
free.
it.
The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings
I see
up
how it is.
2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one
Lobbed
deep
it.
over the middle. And both
Dang it.
guys
Bruh,
were
I
there,
don't have
but it falls
time.
incomplete.
Man, I don't have time in the
Have to
pocket.
give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They
Oh
were
my
prepared.
God.
Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch.
Rush coming, and he's
Stop
taken
it.
down. And how about this?
Just
4th
stop.
and
So
long,
annoying.
and they're going to go for it.
Stop
We talk
blitzing.
about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking...
I had no choice. I had to log it, man.
And that should do it. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I completely fooled him into throwing it to a bluff blitz. I audibled so fast, he didn't know what to do, bro. That's audible so quickly.
Through the interception, we'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Bro.
Time for a break.
There's no one open and I'm sick of it.
On second down, here's Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
I don't know what's going on, guys. Like,
it appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
He caught that? Wow.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet
and
trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Okay, I am very lucky.
You needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? You can onside kick it, or remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Strip it, strip it.
Plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well.
There we go.
Throw away. He's taken down.
Nice. If I get a touchdown, I'm going for 2.
Leading the surge there, he
I am
drops him
going
for
for 2, absolutely.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Back to throw, Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target.
I don't think he's playing that. He might play. 4th and 1.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Oh, he's actually going to punt it.
Jones on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
I'm going for the win, too, bro. I am going for the win.
And here now the offense heading back out there. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Championship drive. Let's go now. Wide open.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
There we go.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I wasn't. No!
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always, listen.
And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout.
Man, a clutch catch just to choke
in this
everyone.
fourth quarter of play.
It's obviously
And there
devastating
the man
when that's the way
coverage
you
not
lose.
good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
Flush to his right.
Strip it, strip it. Someone strip that.
And some room to work. And he'll be out of
I let
bounds
him run because I
near
want someone else to
midfield
get
at
him.
the 49. A really nice gain of 25
Now all I
yards.
hope is a pick six.
So
I
the
doubt that's
youngster
gonna
able to
happen
use the legs to
our
pick up
season
the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play, win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24,
right.
Then put it aside and move.
Wow. We would avoid demotion at least, right? Please tell me we at least avoid demotion. Oh, thank you. Still all pro first string. Man. SMH. That's all I got to say. I'm sick and tired of us joking, bruh. Man. Hey, next time I gotta... Okay, we just gotta play better. That's all.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started.
Before they're done hiking the ball when we have to. Because when we're done audibling and making adjustments, we can make big plays. But if they hike it too fast, we're screwed, pretty much.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
He's a Patriot fan, so am I. Well, I'm pass coming in right now, don't ask me.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's gone. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Patriots a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the screen and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's taken down, but not before
I shifted my defense that direction, though.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. Fighting through. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't,
oh, good tackle,
good tackle, very successful play.
Nice.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson.
I didn't know what?
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if
no one's open. There we go. That worked. That actually fooled him. Fooled his eyes right there.
Coming in from his outside linebacker spot. He buries
that shut down almost every single play he did.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Blitz coming and down he goes.
That's how easy Brady's under pressure, bro. It's literally that easy to get Brady under pressure.
This defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal. Have to believe that they'll continue to bring the pressure on 3rd down.
Now from way back there after the sack, it's 3rd and goal, a long 3rd and goal. Here's Brady to throw. This is White on the screen. And
what?
Now.
No!
Into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, 26 yards. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
I spread though.
To a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye.
They were expecting a run, but not that direction.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And his throw is incomplete. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Mexico City football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. On play action, now Brady.
Wide open.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
No, I gotta go for it. I cannot take that, right? He was wide open. I don't know how he dropped that.
The concentration, the focus necessary, and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They do go for it. It's Brady.
Oh, what a catch on 4th down, though. That catch on 4th down, though. Nice. Okay, there we go.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, man, that would have been a sick catch, bro. That would have been a sick catch, though.
Instead, second down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball.
I read that.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarris Bird. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I had to throw
the
open
Patriot
there.
defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
That's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
That was terrible. I would expose him, though.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six.
Who's covering him wide open deep?
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense.
Every single
and
play
let the other team know they were coming after him.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted.
Bro, what the heck?
By Jonathan Cyprien. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Okay.
The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
We read that perfectly.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ezekiel Ansah in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
There we go.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I think I should continue past him
there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. They come up in an offset eye. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach.
That's a huge
frustrating for the
there.
offense.
He may want to punt it
Sometimes
now.
you have to get the play call in
that,
a little bit quicker.
Now.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Brady going to go on 4th down. The tight end Kelce has it.
Dang it.
That one good for 10 yards. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long.
So good right now, bro.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Brady to throw on 2nd down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is
oh, he showboated and stepped out of bounds. Oh my God! Wow. Now that's choking right there. That he choked like so hard.
Run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between
I had a
winning
feeling
and
he would
losing
choke.
and
I didn't
changing field
expect him to
position.
choke that badly.
And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run with Peterson. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out here in the eye. They try again with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady now on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 1.
He was in. Dang it.
Touchdown, Patriots. Jordan Matthews in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21 to
0. Man. 21 zip, bro.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone.
I don't know what happened.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about in the half. Why do anything else?
Very
Let's get out of there.
Surprised. There is something else.
No press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to let it go again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm thinking, bro. Thinking how I'm going to whoop him.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Nothing's been working.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I only want to pass him if I know for certain it's a pass.
And now back out comes the offense.
That's the thing.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Press coverage?
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his target. That's more.
To do with that.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so
coverage.
anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Oh my God, this is press coverage. This is press coverage.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Complete. to Jason
good catch, good catch.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Good drop going
and here
now.
comes play number 6 on this drive.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. We'll look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And Matthews has it right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Here's Brady to throw. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Stop made there by Julius Peppers.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
This is clearly better.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They come out here in the eye. On second down, Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Adrian Peterson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Thinking.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
All right,
coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
20, Alabama, 380. 29 points.
Brady to throw on second down. He's going to let it fly. And they went for a big play through the air on second down.
That was just a case of man versus man right there.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a play?
Rush, and down he goes. Deion Jones in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Nice. You know what game I feel like you should get?
What?
Friday the 13th. We can play that and live stream it.
Okay.
Now Brady gotta have this one. Now a
Because me and
desperation
Black
throw
Bros
deep
have been playing it.
downfield. And his pass is intercepted.
I don't know why that game is so popular.
Picked off by Jonathan Cyprian.
It's actually fun. If you play for a little while, that's quite fun.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get
It's
done
much
in
you
the passing
hide
game.
and or try to escape Jason.
In a contest.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
Then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's
We
right.
like-
Then against with the Eagles. And
It's like
against
if
Washington.
Jason kills you all, the game
Call it a
resets
gain of
and
4
someone
on
else is
first, and that'll
Jason.
make it second down.
They certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
They run again with Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a
Pretty
pickup
fun.
of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Seems like
and they're
it.
going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's AP,
And there's like
Adrian
parts and
Peterson.
stuff of like cars,
And he'll get
like
this
a
one
car,
down
like
to about the
battery,
17.
gas,
Now
the
whistles
keys
come
around
in.
everywhere.
We're gonna get a
And if you
timeout
find
here
those,
by the
then you can
offense.
get in a car and drive
It's just
off.
their first.
And it
They've got
went,
2 more
and
to
you
use
will
here in
survive
the final
from
stages.
Jason.
Wow.
They come up in an offset eye. Brady going to look to throw. Backing up. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah, that's
3rd
actually
and long,
pretty
it's
fun.
Brady.
I like it.
Deep drop. Letting one go. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off
I'm
by
losing this game 20
Lardarius
to
Webb.
nothing.
And they get
I
a
know this
fourth
game's
quarter
over.
pick.
20 to nothing with
Something
28
to hang
seconds
your hat on,
left.
I guess.
So I'd have to
let's
score
face it,
4
Pat.
touchdowns,
Who's happy
recovering
about
3
this pick?
onside kicks in a row in
Fantasy
28
guys,
seconds. Do you
right?
think it's possible?
The analytics will tell you one thing or
Nah.
another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
I mean, I would really have to
It's
score
all
a
about the
touchdown
fantasy
every
points
play.
here.
Yeah, because this
Very
ball
fast.
game is over. Escaping the pressure right. And got his
Oh, he
man
caught that? Man, I
complete.
thought that was intercepted.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout
Okay,
by the
this
offense.
obviously this is too low.
That'll
for
leave
them.
him with just
Playing
1
for pride.
remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Drive for pride.
They go play action here on 1st down. Surveying the field. He's going to let it fly. And this is
He intercepted it, but
they'll
it
say
was out of bounds.
So very close to a
Boots
turnover
did a
there
good
in the
deal.
end zone.
It's upheld.
It took them an extra look, but they
He's doing
found out
press
it is a
coverage.
touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, what a
Take
catch
it
for a
in
touchdown.
the
I don't know why I wasn't playing like this earlier.
Emmanuel Sanders, 42 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got
I'm
it
playing
down
Battlefield
pat.
4
And I
right
just
now.
remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the
You know this
receivers.
game's actually cheap
That
right
man
now.
fly route, go.
is?
Look out. That was the
Yeah, it's like 20
9, and he
bucks
just
right
kept
now.
going all the way
Wow.
to the end zone
That's
for the
pretty cheap.
touchdown.
For its actual original price, it's like $60.
And
Right
this
now
is
it's 50.
secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've
You
put
can see why I
something
call
that you're
it
trying to
cheap.
practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And this looks to probably be the final play. They'll come out in the pistol. Brady going to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Well, I just killed 3 people. Let's go. I just looked on the map. There's a mini map on the side and you see 3 people pop up. I thought they was dead, so I ran over there where they was. And then they went.
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter.
What
But
is
thanks
it?
for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
There's a pretty good bit of people on this map, and it's a small map, and like I just use little assault rifle and pick off 3 people.
Okay, the next, I got on a major losing streak. We need to get something going in the next game. We're 0-1 now. I don't know what happened to my season. It just shattered somehow. I don't know where our swagger has been, if we have any, but it's simple as this. We gotta play better football. That's simple. We've been choking like ninja dogs.
Ooh, headshot. Like Ninja Dog?
We've been choking like ninja dogs. Oh wait, I am Ninja Dog.
I was gonna say, how you choking like Ninja Dog if you are a Ninja Dog?
That's the point. It said failed to start game. Why? I don't know why I keep saying that. It said that a lot lately. My internet better not turn off on me, especially during my stream, bruh. Okay, good.
I don't think they should. If it says that, it should just be like.
Don't you hate it when it says the
something.
connection to your peer has been lost? So you assume that you win, and then it automatically counts as a loss?
Yeah.
Why does that happen, though? Like, why does it tell you that your peer turned off his PS4, but it still counts as a win for you? How does that happen?
I don't know how that happens.
Is it possible to unplug your PS4 and have it count as a win?
It might. I don't know.
Yeah, because that would kind of be cheating, though, if that were true.
I mean, if you really could, you probably could. You probably just unplug it for a while there. And then you probably could make it to the Super Bowl then. And just unplug it.
We are set,
Well,
ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate
that
Team
were-
matchup, and these guys
if
on
that's
your
what you
screen,
could do, then
ready
people
to
would be
rock
doing
as
it all
well.
the
Some of the
time.
stars of today's game.
Unless
They
they-
probably
Speaking of the
do.
game,
They
let's
probably
get right to
actually
it.
do.
They don't do it to me, though. This guy has a mic. Should I trash talk? Should I roast him in game chat?
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put
I'm
his
thinking
foot into
about
this
it.
Alright, your
one.
decision.
And here we go.
You can
The Super
expose
Bowl
me.
of Madden Ultimate Team is
I can tell him I'm
underway.
streaming, I'm about to whoop
return
you
this
on
now
YouTube.
Jacoby Jones. And he'll take it back to about the
I mean, that'd really be
19-yard
fun if you
line.
lose.
Sure, and make me, and then I would just be exposing myself. Okay. It's doing press coverage. Okay.
Brady now on first down.
Okay, zone.
Complete here
X
to
is
the right to
open.
Bolden. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards
I'm reading
remaining
this
here on
defense like a
second down.
book.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills.
His defense
You
is
want to
probably
utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
Probably.
There he was in the slot for the catch. And the reception made.
Well, he
over the
tried to
middle.
use
This
it
is
to that area I
Bolden.
was throwing. He
Give
tried to
him
make
11
use of
yards
pick, but I
that
ended
time
up
and a new
catching
set of
it.
downs.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Brady.
Hey, you don't want to do press coverage on me, bro. Oh, that would have been a touchdown if I didn't back up. Oh my god. Overthrew it would have been a touchdown. Because when they do press coverage, if they're doing press coverage, just audible them to a fly route. That's what I do.
Told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield.
Trust me, it works.
Successful on that play, but look for him to try it again.
As long as it works.
Brady will try again on 2nd down.
Flat is wide open.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
It's hard. I would say corner strike is the best play to do, mainly because when they finally shut down the corner routes, they can't. It's hard for them to cover the flats and the corners at the same time.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down.
See? Example, flat wide open again. See, he can't cover both of them. He can only, he's so focused on covering the corner routes and not the flats. And when he finally does cover the flats, I'm going to throw it to the corner route. That's the thing. That's what's so awesome about this. That's what I love so much about this play. He's still not covering the flats. He's still covering the corners. Oh my god. Now he's going to have to use it. And you can't use it the whole field, so I'm just going to throw it to the other side.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good at using.
Brady now on 1st down.
See? Now exactly what he feared. Now the corner is open. He's probably raging right now because I'm spamming the same play and it's burning him. I'm exposing him just by running the same play. This play is so awesome in so many ways.
And they're being very successful right now.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
He's triggered.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Touchdown. I think we got our swagger back. We got our swagger back.
From 13 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Woohoo, we actually made an extra point. I missed another 25-yard field goal earlier in the stream. Don't even ask how. I don't know how, it just lagged me out.
They had the right call on against the right defense.
Like, I know how to kick a field goal on this. It's just that on the kicking mirror, it's like always so glitchy that it's hard to get the timing right when you press X on the team, especially when it's laggy. If it's laggy, it's almost impossible to make a field goal. That's what I hate. That's why having an elite kicker is very important. I don't. I have a silver kicker.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Vance McDonald, the tight end, is the target.
Oh, crap.
2nd down.
I just legit shot down. Hit him like 4 times, but he didn't
Looking
die.
to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On play action, it's Brady.
Oh, this guy sucks, bruh.
Picked off by Lardarius Webb.
He's choking. He just threw a pick.
At the 38-yard line.
Come on, just quit, bro. You suck, bro. Just quit. He has a mic, and he's probably raging right now. I think I should go to game chat and hear this. Thinking about it. Okay.
So after the INT,
he's not covering the flat. Oh, he was covering the flat. He made it seem like he wasn't. He bluffed. He pretended he was covering the corners and covered the flat the last second. Almost got a pick 6, but dropped it.
So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back
the
same way.
And you know, when you look over to the bench,
throw it away, baby. Throw it away.
Number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach.
Okay, so he's so focused on stopping the corners and flats. So I'm gonna
the pass and want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Let's catch him off guard.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
He was so focused on the corners and not the slants.
Touchdown, Patriots. Herman Moore, 38 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say?
If we get
even with the defender, We're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And
yeah, I can report this round finally. I'm up on the top 4.
A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I killed 11.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
did he seriously just do a Hail Mary trio? Okay, this it's not my skills. He just sucks like so badly. He clearly just sucks. Anyone who does a Hail Mary sucks. Like flat out sucks. He caught it though. Did I seriously just let him Hail Mary me like that? Okay, now that I know he's doing Hail Mary, I'm gonna do Man Zone. Man Zone always kills off Hail Marys.
And you can't be.
Especially 3-9 deep.
After throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's doing Hail Mary, but he's audibling other players to a slant.
That doesn't throw an interception occasionally.
I see what he's doing now. I see it.
Big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. On the run, it's Burkhead.
I pinched and I pass committed, and because I pass committed, he pitched it to the other side. Oh my god,
and the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I'm gambling this is a pass though.
Explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes,
he gets the 2-pointer somehow, so I'm up 14-8.
Receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Like 20, 3 down, these two. Go.
And the play clock's running down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And that's complete to Sanders.
There we go.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin.
He's focused on
Patriots in
covering
possession
corners.
to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down at 5.
Yeah, he needs to learn that there's something called audibling. I think he should try that.
Brady to throw on second down. And this is caught.
He's probably wondering
how
how I'm catching
with
those.
one hand. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
It's caught by Sanders.
Wow.
Way in. Touchdown.
He ain't know what to do.
Emmanuel Sanders.
He's doing cover 2 to play that stops it, but he still can't stop it. That's a pathetic thing.
He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8.
Yeah, now he's not talking in his mic.
Martin now.
Okay, he has his mic on and he's saying something, but I can't hear him because I'm in the party.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Throwing now is Brady.
Oh, my God, he just...
That is going to be pulled in one-handed.
That guy just one-handed
That
it
one
there.
goes for 36 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on
I just
Madden,
audible man to
trying
zone
not to get
right when he
intimidated.
runs that formation. I just completely caught him off guard.
They got him for a sack. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here. The NFL on EA Sports. Now Brady throwing on second down.
How's he that open? What just happened?
And they do get him down.
Oh, I accidentally run committed. I meant to pass commit. It's so laggy that doesn't know what I'm trying to do.
Hurry back to the line now. And the offense in a great spot. It's 1st and goal from the 3. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come.
The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes. And Ndamukong Suh in there to get him for a loss of 5.
So they were stopped trying to run the ball on 1st down. Now they take a sack on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on the defensive coordinator because right now the defense has the advantage.
Oh my gosh, just seeing that
And
play.
he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Partner, it's decision time now.
I gotta watch out for that. I gotta watch out for that.
But you have an opportunity to kick the field goal or go.
And he will get
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rex Burkhead with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And this is up and
Good, yeah, the name's going. I might not be on today much.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Because I'm going to have to get off soon. Because my cousin is having a birthday party.
Okay.
And I had to stay at his house tonight.
You don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return. That's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval
So
by the
make
head
sure
coach,
that you so I
they give them full
don't
authority
if
to
you
go
like
and bring
wanting
it
to
out,
play
trying
and
to be
stuff, I
aggressive.
won't be able
Almost what we
to.
call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
How'd that boy just run up on me and just put it 16 bullets in his face? Jesus.
And that's incomplete.
Just spawn in, boom, bullets.
So they're still at the
Did you
original
have that
line
spawn
of
in
scrimmage
bullets
here.
in the
2nd
face?
down and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times,
He's trying to use her that side. He never, ever focused on the other side, though. This is going to completely kill him.
So maybe just something to throw him off a little
Rip.
bit.
R.I.P. He has to focus on both sides. He's only focusing on that one side.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I don't know why it took so much time, though.
Brady now on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
He used it. He must feel so cheesed right now. He should feel like absolutely
here. We're going to get a
cheesed.
timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the
Calling
Cardinals.
timeout because
So as they take it over,
we're making him
we step
struggle like
aside.
so badly. He doesn't know what to do now. If we get this Hail Mary, he's gonna be crying. I'm gonna get a game shot on if I make it. Okay, I got sacked. Wow.
As this will be incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take
Who
a
gets
timeout.
ball half?
We'll be back after
Dang
this.
it, he
You're
gets
watching
ball
the
half and he
NFL,
scored on almost
and it's
every
on
drive.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
That was a bad kick, though.
This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
And left him open for a touchdown. Oh, my God. Oh, but the only problem was he didn't get the touchdown.
50 yards.
Now that play will
at
end
this
up on the
moment when
highlights,
he
and you'll
knew.
see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Oh, wow.
And he is going to go down. Back at the
that was me. He
11-yard
was
line.
left. Wow.
Ziggy
Okay, I see how it is.
in there to pick up
Yeah,
his second sack now of the afternoon.
Man, I'm offended by that, bro.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Yeah,
And this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Oh, my gosh.
3rd and goal. And
There we go.
Incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision
Yes,
to make
he
up
did.
now.
Don't talk about that. I don't even know how he found that out.
In this compressed
You
area of the
missed it.
field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow
One
a
of my
touchdown.
friends told me about Splash Bro beating me 61 to 24. I don't even know how he found that out.
Back down to 3.
Hey.
So 3 points is
Oh,
the
you saw
outcome, but
my other
probably not what they're
video.
looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. Yeah,
Splash Bro beat me what?
Splash Bro beat me 61 to 24.
Well, I think he beat me. I was like,
He beat me on franchise because he had a better team and a lot more XP with 99 overalls, while I was stuck at like an 86 overall.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I still call him trash, bro.
And he's up past the
One time I
20
beat
to
him
the
45 to 7
22-yard
and he
line.
cried.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession
I know,
on
right?
half number 2.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing right now, but
Brady now on 1st down.
whatever he's doing, I'm going to stop it.
And look at that catch, dragging the
Easy
toes,
catch.
and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And certainly a valuable tool to have in your kit, Emmanuel Sanders, and he's shown us quite a bit in this one.
And that's why they want.
I'm going to go to game chat. Hello?
You know they come out of the locker room saying, let's get the ball
Hello?
to him, get our offense jump started, and in this case, it's worked throughout the game. Thus, they have the lead.
To throw, it's Brady.
Hello?
Complete.
He's just listening to music.
And a nice gain of 21
I don't think you
yards.
guys can hear my
So
opponent right
another
now,
catch for
but
Herman Moore, and back in his day,
I don't think
he
the
was a
viewers
volume
can
receiver.
hear, but
He
I
still
can.
is,
He's
I
just
guess.
listening
Yeah,
to
no
music
doubt
right now.
about
So.
it. What do you have, over 100 catches, 3 different times in the league? That's pretty impressive.
Still holds the franchise mark with 123 catches way back in 95.
Oh, okay.
Here's Brady. Caught. It's Cruz, left side.
I've been
And
spamming
he's
this
gonna
same
get
play.
This inside the 30. It's a 10-yard
I've been
pickup, and it
spamming
moves
the
the
same play.
chains.
It's just hard to cover the
On
corners
first
and the
down,
flats
Brady.
at the same time.
He's got his man Cruz. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Because every time you cover the corners, I throw it to the flats. Every time
down.
every time you cover the flats, I throw it to the corners.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Oh, you shut down both of them this time. Dang it. Dang
Steps
it.
away to his left. And he's just going to throw this
Congratulations,
one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Congratulations,
So
you finally stopped it. I just had to throw that
Now they'll
away.
look to convert
I didn't
here
know
on
what to do
third.
then.
Brady going to try and throw on third down.
Oh.
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
That would have been you could have finally took the lead. I gotta keep this field goal, bro.
I know ultimately that feels like a good
Oh, I
defensive
missed
play,
it.
but I know
No, I
it's
made
really
it.
not. They had a chance to keep
I
points
almost made it because
on the board.
I almost
Now
missed
they
it
have a
because it was
chance
a
to
little
kick
bit off
field
the
goal
kicking
by
meter.
missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset.
I'm
he
live
couldn't
streaming
come
on
up with that
YouTube, by the
INT.
way.
So it's only 3 points on this
I'm
opening
live
drive
streaming on
of the
YouTube.
third quarter. And even though that stretches out the lead, Charles, I think you'd have to consider this a win for the defense, no?
Couldn't agree more, Brandon.
I don't know
That
if they
offense
can
got
hear you or
themselves in prime
not,
position,
though.
really opened up this ball game, but the drive stalled out. And yeah, 3 points is very easy to get back in today's NFL.
They go
Well, I
play
didn't even
action
mean to
here
call
on
that
first
play.
down. Over the middle here to Brown.
Went to Arnold.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
You need.
They
What if you
quickly
miss the
make
extra
it to the
point?
line.
What if I block
And
it?
when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts
Drop
to the
it!
linebackers.
Oh my
They're the
God.
ones have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
That one goes
True.
for 24
Good point.
yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance
Okay, only
for
5
him to get
yards.
the football,
At
even
least
though
the
he was
drag didn't
covered
kill
well,
me.
he somehow
Like
finds a way
it
to
kills
get it.
most people.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy
Oh my
open.
God.
Swing
I'd
it
have
out to the back on maybe even check it down,
Oh
whatever you want to
no.
call it.
They're pulling off the
Gain
game
of
winning
5.
drive.
You're
Oh
just trying
my
to get 4 on
God.
first down. They're ahead of the
I'm
chains now.
choking.
Back now at Ford Field.
Oh my God, this has been an
It's
offensive
Cardinal
battle. I
football,
don't
but they
know
trail
where
here
has my
as we get
defense
set to
been
bring you the
lately. Is
fourth
what I'm
and
wondering.
final
Where's my
quarter.
defense?
Like 20.
Like, does my defense even exist right now?
They come out 5
For real.
wide. 3 of them to the right side. Brady now on first down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all.
And he's going to go down. He's
There we go,
back
defense.
to the
Finally stepping up. I ain't gonna blow a 14-point
Ezekiel
lead against them.
getting him
I was
once
this close to
again.
blowing a
His
14-point
third
lead, and I ain't gonna
sack
let it
of the
happen.
afternoon.
I blew a 21-point lead before.
On
Believe
third
me,
and
it was
long,
not
it's Brady.
fun.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. Now fourth down.
Third down is
I
a
don't
down.
trust
Both
you.
sides
I
know
think
they
you're
absolutely
faking.
have
I
to
think you're
win.
faking.
And the name of the game
I
for the
don't
defense is
trust-
pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the
I'm,
quarterback
but
with
the
contact,
touchdown gives you the
that's
lead,
how you end up
though.
winning it.
All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you
Are
they
you a
see how this
Cardinals
one's going to
fan?
end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
Are you a
This
Cardinals
game's had
fan?
more twists and turns than a good mystery novel. And I have a
Who's
feeling
your favorite
we've got a
team?
few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're
My
not
favorite
gonna play
football
this
team is the
conservative, I don't think.
Patriots.
They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh,
Who's
I
your
agree with
favorite
you
football
totally.
team?
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone.
What?
That's you're thinking,
Well, I threw it
and
to the
I believe
flat,
that's
he just
exactly what
backed
they're thinking
up.
as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
The flat was wide open, and that was a good throw by Brady. That he
Brady will
just
try
backed
again on
up.
second down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Okay. He is so okay. My receivers have
Third down
butterfingers. The
here
touchdown
for the
puts this game
offense
away
after the
too, bro.
incomplete pass.
The touchdown puts this game away, though. That's the thing.
Throwing is Brady on third down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the
Oh.
ball away, and it falls
I haven't thrown.
incomplete.
I haven't really thrown fly routes all game. Why am I gonna risk it when you can tie with a field goal? If I don't convert, you can tie up the game at the very least, and you're in the red zone. You have a chance to win the game now.
With it is Brown.
No, I'm not letting that happen. Sorry, but I ain't letting that happen.
So a change of possession.
I don't let people take the turn like
Arizona
that.
getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Ain't gonna let that happen. Ain't gonna let that happen. Get that out of here.
Take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Rob Ninkovich in there to sack him.
Yeah, I like blitzed you so fast before you had time to even read the
bias is about to
field.
come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guys. Now, as a quarterback,
How do you catch?
You really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
You knew it was zone coverage, and you threw it perfectly in between those areas. You threw that perfectly in between zones.
Things up here. So he makes the grab and the change move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete
dropped.
that first down pass.
You just need a field goal, bro. All you need is a field goal.
And of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing
to tie it.
Becoming a factor.
But you can win if you get a touchdown, 28-24. Oh my God. I know that score very well, and I don't want someone to beat me with that score.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
What's he doing? What's he doing? Okay, he's in a single back formation.
He's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost.
I've been reading formations, so that's how I know certain plays are doing.
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of there where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he's gonna have
Did he get
what?
My own defensive tackle just kicked you to the first down marker.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football.
Bruh.
3rd and 2 is not necessarily.
I never seen anything like that before.
A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots.
You're making really good leads, bro. I'm giving you too much time in the pocket. Maybe I should pass rush.
And that'll be good for
yeah, I'm
Arizona
definitely
first down. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Not.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Buying time to his left.
You had someone, bro. You had someone else wide open for a game-winning touchdown.
10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down, and they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. Okay. That's how you continue to have big games through the air. I agree totally. That's a great analogy. A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Why'd I? Oh! That pick 6 would have clinched it, but
that the Patriots coming out now. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet. I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense
I can't do QB kneel just yet, though. Cannot do QB kneel just yet. You have all. You know how to call timeout, right?
They'll run now with Burkhead. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
You know how to get. You know how to call. Okay.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from.
I have two. I have 2 clock on, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know that. So if I get a first down here, it's likely game.
Cardinals going to use another timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Big game.
And they take a knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Okay, I'm gonna be risky. I'm gonna kneel it down the final play. I'm gonna pass it up into the end zone. So your only hope is either I fumble it, you recover it for a touchdown, or you get a pick 6. Yeah, that's your only hope of winning this game now. But there's a reason why I'm waiting till the last play, because I don't want you to have any time.
Back to throw, Brady. Looking for Sanders here.
Lobs it deep. Sanders.
And it's
GG.
incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Wow, what the heck? Bro, that was like
Well,
so
as always,
deflected,
partner, an
bro.
extreme
That
pleasure
was
to share a
like,
booth
wow.
with you. I am impressed
Wow, what a game,
at
guys.
your discipline.
What a game.
Because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that.
We only beat him by 3 points.
Is me going
Almost
to the
blew
concession
a
stand
14-point lead. Looked like he was in position to win the game.
Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff.
That interception
Oh, man, but you're
ended his
svelte in good
dreams.
shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
Okay.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
What a good game, guys. What a good game. Get our first win of the season. That was weird. Once again, said fail to start game. I don't know why I've been keep saying that though. Okay, I'll start this time at least. Here we go.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Okay.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
There we go.
And he's taken down.
I can do this already, bro. I can do this already.
The 25-yard line.
Hashtag spin the same
And a nice
play.
pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Brady now to throw. Caught. It's Cruz.
Now I'm going to throw to the flat route.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
It's complete to Cruz.
Nice.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Fresh set of downs here. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the
Well,
ball.
I just keep
Sometimes it
spinning
just
it to
happens
flat,
naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now Brady again.
I didn't mean to throw it there.
Almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing now is Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
So I know it can
Putting
work.
pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good.
More time in the
But when you can
pocket.
couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
That's an inch. Okay, let's go now.
Brady now on 1st down. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
Yeah.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Then now let's get try spam the same thing on me. See how it is.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Okay, Red Train gonna beat me with one game, even when I pass him over, right? Even when I pass him
gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little
okay,
bit
this
now.
clearly isn't a corner strike.
2nd and
I
8.
can cut their formation. There's no way that's a corner strike.
To the air.
Under pressure.
No roughing the passer call. Nice. I like that.
At the 38. And And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down.
This could be a corner strike. It could be.
Sack from a nose tackle spot, but
could be a corner strike. Could be a corner strike.
And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So he was able to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground. He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that. The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
Brady now on first down. On the slant, he gets it to Clark. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Now Brady. And Dallas Clark back in his day so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere on the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of routes, and find a way to make catches and big plays to give them a big-time advantage. Not bad for a former walk-on linebacker at the University of Iowa.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Easy.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Oh my God, that really fooled him. That completely flat out fooled him.
This could very well be 4-down territory, but right now we focus on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it with McCoy.
Tackle him! Bro, we had him, yo. Freaking had him. We had him.
Taking it in from a yard out.
We let him
and the
get away.
Raiders are able to cash
That's
in
right.
for 6. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Savage mode. Savage mode. Dang it. Savage mode does not pay off.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Brady.
But he's open, though.
Incomplete.
It's so unfair, bro, because he's open. He's clearly open, but I just don't have the time in the pocket.
Shotgun now for Brady. Left side here to
There we go,
Sanders.
finally get that spot.
23 yards on the play. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Good drive, now.
And
Let's
he'll
go.
get it out to
Let's get to
midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Now, here we go.
And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more.
Yes.
You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Throw it to one side and throw it right to the other.
Grab of the game, and back in his day, he shattered all the Lions' receiving records.
And he did it with a number of different quarterbacks. He was the target for defenses to adjust to. And I guess the best way to put it is, Herman Moore, that guy, could play in today's game and be just as successful.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay, good man on that. Okay, good man on that. Okay,
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Now Brady again. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Throwing is Brady on third down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the
man, we could get safety here, bro. Guys, we could get safety
Let's see
here.
if they can come back and put together a
Let's get ready for that.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Brady now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
Same formation as the corner strike play was on.
Brady going to try and throw on third down.
Oh, he caught me off guard. It's a different play.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up.
Oh, what's the same play, but he audible?
It wasn't third and long. It was more like third and attainable. And oftentimes, offense just want to run enough to pick up a first down. But I think they wanted a break tendency there. Catch the defense, plan for the short pass, and push it downfield, and they almost collected a big play.
Please stop him here, bro, please.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. Pulled in by Clark. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Okay, let's try this.
I know they got the first down. But, Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Get wrecked. We're shutting down every play he does now. We're shutting down every play that he does.
His second sack now of the afternoon.
Rip.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
See, now he's calling a different play. He's calling a different play now.
Throwing now is Brady.
He knows we limited him.
Rodninkovich. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down.
Bro, he better punt this ball. He's
going
to need to. He's going to want to. Good boy. Punt the ball, Jit.
Here's Jones. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. Now this offense ready to take over again. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened.
Okay, so he's stopping almost every play I do.
To keep will or miss, then they did have something going. They were
Probably
moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch.
They're forgetting how to cover that.
And that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He's stopping the play now.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Brady to throw again. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Oh, y'all know
and
what
now
to
a
do
whistle
now.
and a timeout called by the kicking team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Brady going to go on 4th down. He's got time.
Oh,
He's
my
going to
God,
float this one deep right side. And this will be incomplete.
I gave him 1 second.
1 second left to go. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to wind up and
It's not going to get there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Butler. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I was thinking about onside, kicking it by side, and now I'm not going to.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Another bad kick.
This will be taken short. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Here's Brady to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady on the slant. He gets it to Clark. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Brady.
Yes!
The throw will be intercepted.
There we go.
By the all-pro Navarro Bowman. Nice. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Try again on second down. Going back to Moore. This time
there we go. Let's go now. Championship drive.
23 yards on the play.
There we go.
And now a first down following that long gain. 1st and 10. Here's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Wide open.
And gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off.
And a big loss as he's taken down. James Harrison able to get in and bury him well behind the line for a loss of 17. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Sanders. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's caught by the tight end Clark. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Brady now on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Oh, my God. I left him too open.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Their big-bodied receiver. 40 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. This is going the other way. Oh,
Dang.
Good hurdle. Look at the big man rumble. 20. But
Dang it.
No further.
I wanted to
as he's
return
brought
after 2.
down within sight of the goal line inside the 20. But all he'll get is knowledge that the extra point was no good.
So when the rules committee decided to put some excitement into the PAT, or the extra point, this is what they were talking about. Blocked, returned, nearly for 2 points, but great hustle and a big-time tackle prevented that.
That's what I was just going to say. Excellent hustle to stay with it after the block and make that tackle. And here now the offense heading back out there.
We just got to play better football, and we've been playing.
They go back to the air here
play
after
better
the
football.
INT on the last
Just
drive.
play better football. There we go.
And he's brought down after a good game.
That's what I'm talking about right there, bro.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page, and they beat the man coverage.
Sometimes you get too aggressive as a defense. You go into man coverage. That means you've got to win to the line of scrimmage yourself. On that play, the offense did.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. From midfield, here's Brady. Caught. It's Cruz, left side.
There we go.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Back now in Seattle, Washington. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
Okay, let's go now. Oh, we got this.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30.
I sort of wish I actually returned that for 2 points, bro, because then I feel would make this a 2-score game. I mean, a 1-score game. That's not a 2-pointer.
Brady now on first down. And that is caught.
The ref, we're just killing him now.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And
no.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now here come the Raiders. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. Like that, and on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Comeback.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Okay.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket.
Make him fumble, yes!
Brady loses the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll
that
take
is the
this
break
down
we need right there, guys. That's the spark we need.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And this is
dang it, why?
Should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's McCoy.
You gotta stop that run.
Over the 40 to the 41.
Calling
a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Go for it. That's no choice.
Here's Johnny
really
Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line.
Really? Quality was acceptable. The connection to my peer has been lost? Okay. Still being processed. They're deciding whether I would have had a chance of winning or not. They will count it as a win. So we are 2-1.
Charles and I here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Okay, we're gonna whoop him. It's a trashy type team, okay. We got this, bro.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Okay.
Brady now on first down. Caught left side to Crabtree.
And
he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Brady to throw on second down.
Yes, there we go, intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Paul Posluszny. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Easy.
Time running out here on the play clock. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he'll be out of bounds.
Oh, what a catch. Nice catch, bro. Nice catch now.
It's
there we go.
a pickup of 21. And that's good for a New England first down. On first down, Brady. Caught. It's Cruz, left side. 11 yards on the pickup, and it gives the Pats a first down.
Hey, check it.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So second and 10 here. Again, it's Brady. And he's got the hook up for the first time with Herman Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Brady now on first down. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it's a second down in the red zone this time.
That's all we gotta do, bro. Just make good reads and we win this thing.
Brady to throw again. Sanders got it for a
Touchdown,
New England
we strike
touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken the early lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football.
What's up, Optical
anyway,
Gaming?
and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones.
Oh my God, this guy's making good returns on me, bro.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's Brady to throw.
Nice catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
my team's a 90
Offense
overall
comes to the
still.
line now, first and 10.
Love the call
I
by
haven't
the
really been
offensive
making that much
coordinator,
adjustments.
recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Now Tomlinson on first and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So
I've been on
nothing
a
there.
huge
I don't know
losing
that that's
streak,
all in the
though.
back,
I'm
though.
hoping
You
to
got to
break
look
it
at
right now.
blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On second down, here's Brady.
Well, unfortunately, I did a wager with MJ Cube, so I lost, which means I lost James White, so I don't have him anymore.
Offensively, they were in the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB,
So I have a new
how
running
tough is it
back
to
that's
defend
trash.
that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to
I did a
your
wager
coverage
with Mike
guys
on Swag
let him
once,
know
and
that
I
receiver's
won,
crossing
so
from
I
your
was
zone
gonna.
to the next zone.
Oh, what a pick! And I was going to accept his players. I was gonna get his players after I beat him, but the reason why I decided not to take them is because his players were like so trash I didn't even want them. Because they're like 88 overall, so I decided to let him keep his players even after the wager.
And tough starting field position.
Because I would have probably auctioned them anyway. Because that's how trash they were.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Oh, he almost had it for. Oh my God! Why didn't I run for a touchdown? I'm lucky that wasn't a safety there. I just threw that just in time.
So the offense has
That's a good read.
And 10. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Yeah, I saw the Madden 18 trailer. Well, I saw Chris Moove's reaction to it.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Like, I've seen some YouTube videos about it, and I also saw the Madden 18 trailer on the menu.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
Flat is wide open.
Complete here to the right to Bolden. Give him 13.
I know on Madden 18 there's not going to be that much bailouts lobbing it deep, which means I ain't going to be doing that no more.
Do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
To throw, it's Brady. And he fires one.
What the heck, Cruz? How do you drop that? You're wide open on the flat route, and you drop it. Bruh. No comment. You suck.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, that
intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones.
I think in that protection they still got me with his own blitz there.
25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
I'm winning right now.
And no, not
well, yeah, GG, because I won this game, yeah.
But
that's what you mean, yes. This is a good game.
And he was smiling, and I thought,
now
what is he smiling about? Because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke, and he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
He is trash. For real, bro. He's like so trash. I could do coach suggestions and still beat him, though.
And in enemy territory,
I can just do coach suggestions. We'll see what they do on this still beat him. Yep, good game. Yep, I beat him. Yep, I'm going to beat him, so it is a good game.
Do they continue to throw the ball?
You are free to spam GG in this situation.
Interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think
and how come I'm beating him right now? We just threw an interception.
Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back.
Oh, he jumped
if it's
out.
on you, if the offense just...
And the Redskins do get to
right when you said that, he just sacked me. Wow, thanks a lot.
And it'll bring up 2nd.
Picking a bunch of different plays I don't know so my reach is definitely going to be off.
That loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Finding his safety valve here.
Okay, there we go.
It's a pickup of 12. And
my field goal range is probably 50 yards at the most.
Doesn't
and even that's a lot for a 71 overall kicker.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So now Travis Coons on for the field goal.
Oh, I could actually make this.
On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
I missed it.
And that is
had the distance, but it was no good.
Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is.
SMH.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt
a long
field goal.
Next play.
If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in.
And his pass is intercepted for the
pick after pick after pick. We're all throwing interceptions.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less than a field goal attempt for him.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases
no one getting open, though.
Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here.
No one getting open, though.
They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
I don't do fake punts, bro. I'm not punting, you know it's real.
And out of bounds,
oh, the perfect punt, bro, all the way up to the 1 yard line, bro. Hashtag down at the 1.
And last time,
you better run the ball here.
So this offense, they should be fresh.
Safety, dang.
Goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Yeah, this is good. I'm not going to even sugarcoat this one. I did not care at all.
I'll give most of the credit to my punter there for putting us in that
situation. Why not, Charles, just run the football, take it into the locker room?
As you know, there are more bad things than good that can happen when you're backed up this deep with this little time. And sure enough, this is a late safety.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to
there he goes,
touchdown.
Right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rex Burkhead, 35 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if
I'm
you
getting
let them.
hungry, bro. I think I'm going to end the stream after this game. I'm getting hungry.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
We're going to make him cry. We're going to be savage.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come
Bro,
back
pick
in the
that,
second half.
Intercept that.
Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Come on now.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
2nd down following the incompletion. They'll come out in the pistol.
That's a pistol.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time.
Okay.
3rd down here.
Okay, this is single back formation. This is single back.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And going over the middle here to Curley. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
We're going to go for it now. We're going to go for it. You're going to be gutsy. You're going to be stupid now. You're going to be stupid. You're going to be stupid, bro. Going to be stupid.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire
Antonio
Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the
only one to
just one of 9 players in the NFL with and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Okay, go call timeout.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout.
We all know he's going to go to the end zone here, so 3-man beat, of course.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. The final shot before half for Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Catches it, but it's not going to
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Out comes the New England offense.
We got him everywhere. He didn't know what to do. He can't find an answer.
They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
That's how good our team is,
and what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Let's put on shoot clock now. Come on now.
Get off in the second half.
Let's get to it.
They handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Play clock winding down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
Shoot them.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
I can tell already this is leading toward a blowout. This is leading toward a massive, major blowout,
and that's good for a New England first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing the ball.
So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it.
I think he got both feet in. I'm going to challenge that, bro. I'm challenging. I'm going to challenge that.
When you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 36 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need it? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
SMH.
And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Now Brady. Gates has it over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They toss it to Tomlinson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 2 Patriots there to bring him down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They go play action here on first down.
Yes, fumble.
Brady loses the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
So you suck. You can't even make a single tackle.
They're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
On first down, Brady. His throw caught right around the 6.
Stop putting it in the bag right there. That just banged it in the bag.
Touchdown. Victor Cruz, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots.
23-0 heading into the fourth
and
quarter.
His kick is good. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. Crabtree with it over the middle.
Was he doing a comeback challenge this whole time? What the heck?
35-yard line. And
Please
he's been one
don't
of their few
tell me
bright
this was a
spots here this
comeback
afternoon.
challenge.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys,
like this
they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. On the handoff, Tomlinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On second down, here's Brady. And now here's another interception.
That's
Picked up by the All-Pro, Laurel Bowman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Okay.
And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense.
We all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight ends, even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well. I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. And look at this. It's a fake. He's got the completion to Strong. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play.
I feel his pain, man. I feel his pain just to beat him up like that, bro.
Always enjoy a good fake.
I
really enjoy it when he throws the ball back from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time through to my man Tim Jones on it. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense.
He feels so deflated.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 10 yards still left on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Now Brady, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes, Coach, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt.
Hashtag preserve the shutout. Let's go.
Say, we still have an opportunity to do something. On the line. Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what the battle is. We're going to finish this thing out.
On play action, it's Brady. That'll be incomplete.
He can't even make a single catch.
9 seconds now showing on the clock.
He's struggling, man. We have him where we want him. We have
incomplete pass.
We have so much power
down.
over
Let's
him.
see what the offense draws up here on third.
We clearly have more power than him,
the handoff. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Okay, one play away from a shutout.
The defensive fella's got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game.
What?
They tried a
He's
deep
gonna
shot, couldn't
punt?
get it.
Yeah, when you've had
when
that
trailing
much success,
with 4 seconds
finally,
left.
And a fake here, direct snap to the up man.
And we preserve the shutout, 23-0.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So we preserved the shutout, guys. 23-0 over the Washington Redskins. They couldn't even score a single point. That's how bad they were. Couldn't even score a point.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover.
Guys, we're on the stream here. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And hit that bell for notifications every day. And peace out.